Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It is 9 o'clock on a Tuesday, which means it's time for a Matt or Craig test. I'm here with the legend himself, Mr. Matthew Cluley. How you doing, Matt?
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, you good? And we're back with another Matt test. And this week, it's not a Matt test, it's a Craig test. You're testing me. And this is one of those times where he's showing me something I've never even heard of. It's when he comes in the office and he goes, I've got a trick that I'm going to fool you with. Because sometimes I'll give him the tricks, I'll find tricks and give them to him that I haven't seen before. But this, you haven't even told me who it's by.
I know.
You haven't even told me what it is. I know nothing.
So it's by the legend himself, Mr. Daniel Dorian Johnson.
Oh, Captain Greenbeard.
Captain Greenbeard.
He's awesome, Daniel.
And he just texted me out the blue yesterday, just to say hey. And then he video called me by mistake. He was supposed to be calling somebody else. And I think I was the last person to text him, so he just clicked on me. And we ended up speaking for like 3-4 hours.
Wow.
And then he came up that he's just released this new download.
Oh, okay.
So I was like,
know.
cool. Yeah. He's
What, himself or through another company?
Mind Effects.
Oh, cool. Didn't even know.
Yeah. So he's just released this new download called Deep Thought.
Okay.
I don't think this is going to fool you,
Okay.
but it's different,
Okay.
and there's a kicker that isn't normally there.
Well, I very much like Daniel's stuff, although I try
too.
not to annoy him. He's got anger issues.
We were speaking about. Oh,
No, he has. Because you see, when he gets angry, he gets bent out of shape. Because he's a contortionist. It's a joke. Bent out of shape. Angry. It's a...
generally, if you have to kind of explain.
You only explain the jokes when you're with somebody who doesn't understand.
I know he's a contortionist.
Yeah, okay, good. It's funny though, isn't it?
That's honestly my insides splitting.
That's what I thought. Right.
But it's just a little routine. I don't think this is going to fool you, but I found it really interesting because I have seen this before, but only once, and I've not seen anything. I'm not seeing it. I don't really see people do it like workers.
Okay.
But this is a way that you could do this close up.
Perform for me, monkey boy.
Okay, so we have a good connection, I reckon.
Yes, we do.
And I think that if I was going to try and project, try and project something onto you, that I've got a better chance of doing it with you than most. Because we know each other quite well.
Yeah, we do.
And what I'm going to do, I've written down, so I'm already committed, okay? I've written down a 2-digit number.
Yep.
Say between 20 and 100.
Okay.
And this number is a number that I think, if I was going to try and project a number onto you, this is the number that you go for.
Okay.
For specific reasons as well.
Okay.
So clear your mind of everything.
Right. Yep.
That was quick.
Thank you. You say I tell bad jokes. Jesus Christ. Yep.
Clear your mind.
Yep.
And then just picture a 2-digit number between 20 and 100. And this is a number that I genuinely think that you're going to go for. I reckon I'll project this onto you quite well.
I've got it.
What is it? Just say it out loud.
35.
You suck.
What?
42.
No. You were close. 7 off.
Yeah, but I thought you'd go for 42 because of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Well, I suppose that is the answer.
meaning of
That is the
everything.
answer to life, the universe, and everything.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I thought you'd go for. I thought I'd be able to project that onto you, and that would.
No. As much as I love like Douglas Adams.
What was your number?
35. Like I say, you were close.
Movie not so great.
The
Movie
movie sucked. The books were good, brilliant.
Books were good.
Other than
TV
the
show
last
was
book.
good.
The last book sucked. The TV show was good. The audio books were best. Zaphod Beetlebrox. Man with 2 heads.
All right, fine. If we can't do it like that, we're gonna have to prove it in a different way. So that was my number.
Okay.
That was the one that you went for. What I'm gonna do is just. There's something that Daniel taught me last night, which is kind of like, because I'm not very good at maths. I'm not a very mathsy kind of person. I can't really work stuff out in my head very quickly.
I know you can't.
Yeah, maths I'm not great at. But weird shit I am quite good at.
Okay.
And Daniel's quite good at that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And he was teaching me this thing last night.
Okay.
And I might just give it a go and see what happens.
Go for it.
Well, we'll just do this real quick. That's an 8. Oh, doubled the number. That's okay. What do you think of that?
It's the scribblings of a madman.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know though. Like, what was your number?
35.
35. And that was a pretty quick thing for me to just
Yeah.
scribblings of a madman, right?
Yeah.
But there's method to it.
Really?
There is method to it. Look, if you look, so like, what's 12 and 14?
26.
Plus 9?
35.
What's 7 and 14?
21.
Plus 14?
35.
What's 13 and 14?
27.
Plus 8?
35.
And what's 10 plus 14? 24?
24.
Plus 11?
35.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
That's a bit weird, isn't it?
It's kind of weird.
However, I really wanted my number,
Okay.
just to prove that we're connected.
Right.
So where does my number come into it? I've got to get my number into it somewhere.
Yeah.
Egomaniac and stuff.
Of course.
Got to get my number into it. But if you look, what's 12 and 13?
25.
Plus 9?
34.
Plus 2?
Uh,
Plus 8?
So, 42.
That'd be 42, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And what about 7 plus 10?
17.
Plus 11?
28.
Plus 14?
42.
That's also 42. So yours go that way, that way, that way, and that way, and mine are here, 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 and here.
That's cool.
It's not bad, is it?
That's very cool. Yeah.
Making up for you getting that wrong. Thought I'd do something quite cool afterwards.
That's cool. That's really cool. That's nice. It's a nice variation on the magic square.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen a magic square with two numbers before.
With a kicker.
I mean,
exactly.
it's not going to fool me. Obviously.
No, obviously
I mean,
it's not going to fool you.
I don't know the specific math, but
Yeah.
obviously it's simple because you did it.
Yeah, it's very simple. It's very, very, very simple. It's basically he's developed, and I thought it was quite. I've only ever seen Darren Brown do a magic square.
Okay, I've done it in my show.
I've never seen you do it.
Okay, one of the funniest presentations of Magic Square and somebody who I ripped off. I did. Well, I say ripped off. I didn't. He taught it on his Penguin Live, so I didn't rip it off. I learnt it from him and copied it.
Good
verbatim.
save.
Copied him verbatim. Was John Archer.
Oh, cool. Okay.
In fact, I think I showed you. I showed you when I was talking to you about number tricks, and I was like, you know, there are ways of making mentalism impressive, and I showed you some John Archer videos, and then, if you remember, it was the one where he kept saying to the guy, "What? It's a watch? You know what? It's a." You must remember, we're on the way to a gig. No, okay.
I see a lot of stuff.
Glad he was memorable.
John Archer's amazing. I was probably, you have a habit of trying to show me videos while I'm driving. So I'm trying to concentrate on driving, and then you'll go, look at this bit, Matt, look at this bit,
Yeah,
this
well,
bit's amazing. I'm like, I'm doing 70 miles an hour in a van with your son asleep between us, and you're going, Matt, look at this bit. So yeah, if I don't remember every video you show me while I'm driving, that's why, because I'm looking ahead.
Not good enough. Okay, but yeah.
I've seen Darren do the. I've seen somebody do it live. Was Darren? I saw Darren do this live.
Lewis
at one
Tomatos
of his
does a good one
shows.
as well.
I looked on YouTube last night for different videos of people doing the magic square, and all the videos are from like 150 gazillion years ago. So there's nobody like, and there was one guy that does it recently, but from what I could tell, it was staged anyway. But I thought that was really cool to be able to have like a little pocket size magic square, because it's normally a 4x4, isn't it?
It is.
So to do a little pocket size magic square and then have the additional kicker at the end. And it's super simple to do. And if you've never, I learned so much from this tutorial.
Mm.
And it's a tenner. So why would you not spend a tenner to be able to learn that kind of method?
I do like the choice of 2 numbers.
It's cool, isn't it?
I would have preferred, personally, if both numbers were named by the spectator.
I don't know if the maths is possible with that.
Now, I'm just saying, in a perfect world, I think that's definitely an improvement in many ways on the Magic Square. I'm just saying, in an ideal, perfect world, it would be so much cooler if you could have 2 people. Like for example, I'm not saying you do this, but for example, you use like an out to lunch, add a number pad style thing, or you do some sort of toxic force.
Yeah, they go through
and-
loads of different options of ways, like both of them, like ways and means of being able to force one of the numbers as well, or force both of the numbers. And there's loads of different ways of doing that, dozens of different ways of doing that. And they go through lots and lots and lots
Who's
of different
they?
options. Mr. Mind Effects.
Oh, so Michael Murray's on there.
Yeah,
as
of
well.
course he is, yeah. But they go through loads of different ways and means of being able to force the numbers, and Michael just comes up with these. He's literally just sitting there and he goes, "Oh, hold on, I've had an idea," and just just on the spot comes out with this idea, and then Daniel's going and trying to elaborate on that a little bit, and then he goes, "Oh, I've had another idea. Hold on," and just throws this other idea out there as well. He's literally just on the tutorial video. He's just sitting there riffing these ideas. It's brilliant. But yeah, so there are ways.
He is like that, Michael. He's
Yeah.
a genius. He is one of the greatest living mentalists in the world today.
So there are ways and means of being able to force the numbers as well. But this is just, Daniel likes the fact that you don't, this is, as far as everyday carries go, this is in your head.
Yeah.
There's nothing, you could literally do it anywhere. All you need is a surface and something to write on it with.
That's great.
It's about as everyday carry as you get.
Yeah. It's
Because the method's just in your Swede.
clever. It's really clever.
I really liked it, and I learnt a lot from it. So I now know how to do the Magic Square principle, well, this one. And it's a tenner. And you could, like, fry people with that,
You could.
like laymen at gigs and stuff, corporate events and all that kind of thing. You could fry people with that,
Yeah, you could.
especially if you worked in forcing the numbers too.
Wow.
I really like it.
Yeah, so do I. So do I. So there is a way of forcing the 2 numbers. They talk through different ways of forcing the 2 numbers.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. It was quite late last night. And it's
Because
about, it's only an hour.
You know what I'd like to do with this is I'd like to borrow a bill or a note and fold it up and give it to someone to hold on to. So they hold on to that bill from the very beginning. You could even make a joke of it, saying, if I can't do that, I'm going to show you the most amazing, impressive thing in the world. And if I can't manage it, then you'll get £10 of his money, or something like that. So you've got a gag, so
Yeah.
you got a joke, and you have this £10 given to somebody, or you put it in a glass or something. That's the thing. And you do the whole Magic Square, and you do this exactly as you did it. But at the end, you go, here's the thing I don't understand. I understand how all that works. I get that. What I don't understand is you gave me a £10 note from the beginning, and you gave me 2 numbers, 3, 5, and 4, 2. Look at the last 4 digits of the serial number. And the last 4 digits of the serial number are the 2 numbers that they named at the very beginning, which would be very easy to do with a very simple switch, as long as you could force the 2 numbers and make it feel like they're having a free choice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into the method in any way, shape or form, but, that's a free choice. That just came out of your head.
Yeah. But you need both of them to be...
But that doesn't have to be that.
Okay. Well, maybe you base that on... Okay, yeah, but that would need to be forced because you need to... Okay, I'll have a think about it. But I would like to be able to do that as a kicker. As like an extra kicker at the end. But the whole thing's exceptional. I like it. I really like it.
It's cool, right?
You got to give it a review.
100.
100%.
Yeah.
You're like the easiest reviewer in the world. Give everything 100%.
I don't give everything 100%.
When was the last time you didn't give something 100%?
When was the last time I didn't give something 100%?
Don't remember which trick it was, but you gave it 79%, which is basically 100%, but I'm not going to perform it.
Do I need to start being more critical?
Yeah, you do.
The thing is, the way that I base it on, right, is as a gigging magician, how easy it would be to do and how effective it's going to be on people. That is going to fry people. I remember the first time I saw a magic square, and I was like, holy shit, that's nuts. But to be able to do a magic square with 2 numbers, and all I've got now is a mathematical equation in my head that's never going to go away because it's super, super simple. And then you just go and scribble shit down like a madman. And then all of a sudden, both numbers are tied in an incredible way. That's going to fry the crap out of people.
Yeah, it's really good.
You could literally do it anywhere. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper. It's the ultimate everyday carry.
Yeah, it's great.
It would work in a close-up scenario. You could really easily do that on stage. You could do it cabaret. You could do it in the pub with your mates drunk. Daniel Dorian Johnson actually states that he wanted to produce something that was relatively easy to do when you've had too much to drink. And that is dead easy.
You can take the man out of Newcastle, but you can't take the Newcastle out of the man, can you?
Literally 5 to 10 minutes and you'll have the whole thing down. The tutorial's an hour long because they just keep riffing random ideas at you. But you could get that whole thing down, what I've just done, in 5-10 minutes. Piece of cake, and it's never going to leave you.
That's great. And if it's a download through, the only place I imagine you can get that is MindFX.
Yeah.
All right, okay. So people
That's
can get
where I
it
got it from.
Yeah, people can get it from MindFX.
But it's a tenner.
£10
Why would you
download.
not go and buy that for a tenner? And
That's
it's
good.
out right now. You can just go and get it now for a tenner.
That's great. 100% from Matt. I haven't seen the tutorial, so I'd want to see it before I gave it a review, or at least understand the hour of. But I mean, I would do that. I think that's really good.
It's what we did.
It would get a high review from me. It's a great trick. It's the first thing.
I knew
I've
it wasn't
ever
going to
seen.
film, yeah, but I wanted to show you.
Yeah, you mean fool, not film. But don't worry.
What? Did I say film?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I
It's
knew
fine.
it wasn't going to fool you.
Yeah, it's difficult. I understand. You're not scripted. You want to be scripted. You know, you're standing here riffing and ad-libbing, and you like to have a script for everything. So I get that. I get that. Right, so thanks very much for joining us right here on another Matt test. We will be back again very, very soon on Thursday with we'll be back on Thursday with the next episode of the Matchmentary, and obviously we'll be back next week with another Matt test with me and Matt. Thank you once again for joining us right here on Magic TV. Remember to subscribe. Remember to join the Netrix, and let us know in the comments down below what you think. Matt's a penis. See you next week. Bye.